Hello, fellow swivel heads. This is Greg Allison from Green Greg's Garden and Worm Farm, coming to you live on this night of the last day of June, 30 June. Time on deck 21:09 hours. I got to mute the got to mute the video coming across on the my Google, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing fine. Wow, it's hot here. It's humid here, and the last few days, the last several weeks have been intense for me. Really intense, guys. Been tough. That's why you haven't seen many videos on me on there. That really hurts me because my revenue is extremely down this month, and I need money to put into my farm operations. I have been doing some things, but not what I really originally set out to do. But I'm still moving forward, making plans and doing things. So, but it's been very, very intense. My day job has been very, very intense. I said we got 14 in the room now. Good. Sorry, guys, we didn't get this started earlier. And for those who are just logging in for the first time, wondering what is this all about? For one, don't get all hung up in the title. I like to alliterate, and it's part of my poetic style. And I am of Nordic descent, so I just have a little fun with it. Okay. If you know me, you know I believe in the greater creator. All right, so that's hope that's enough said on that. We're just having a little fun here and cutting up tonight, but more or less, what this is really all about. This is a chance for my subscribers to chat with each other, to have a little discussion time. In a day and era where a lot of people don't feel comfortable getting together, a lot of families still aren't having reunions. So we're all a family here. Been missing you, says Sassafras Red. There you go. Rain on Ohio. That's really good. And hello to you, Sassafras Red. Yeah, I've not been able to do as much content as I normally do because I have just been busy. And another thing, YouTube's really been picking on me, it seems. I don't know what's going on. Spartan Negative, how are you doing? So I might do you a little share here. I'll show you one thing. I did a video 2 days ago that I've not posted. I had it all ready to go, but YouTube has still got it in the non-monetized category. And they've been, here, I'll show you guys. Hang on a minute. Let me get up the right screens here. Ding, 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 ding. Give me a second. One memento, please. Show what we're talking about here. Well, we'll go in the sausage factory, guys. How does a YouTuber like Green Greg's operate? What happens? A lot of things happen. And why are we on the desk computer tonight? Well, I've had so many complaints in the past about, yeah, check this out, guys. Let me show you this, and I'll talk about why I'm on the desk computer. This was made 48 hours ago. It was a very topical breaking news item when I come up with it. I like, because I cover current events, what's going on in the world, so you'll know that you need to keep your eyes wide open and head on a swivel. But, it's good to be the first guy out with news, and often I am. But sometimes, the platform just don't like what I put out. And the truth of the matter is, the first hour you put something out is when it's going to get most of its performance. If it's non-monetized, you don't earn anything on it. Quite frankly, I need to try to earn something on some things because my revenues are way down because I've done less videos, as many of you may know. But this thing uploaded June the 28th. What's the day? The 30th. Now they've had, actually one of these reviews is mine, and they just had somebody view this, but add suitability. This video is being reviewed to determine whether it is suitable for most advertisers. Well, the first thing they said it was not. And because it says this video is running on limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. So what I did is I appealed it over here, which it lets you do, and they tell you they'll give you a quick appeal. Well, they did review it fairly soon, but it's been 48 hours and there's still no resolution to this. And I'm beginning to think maybe there won't be. Maybe I should just go ahead and post it. It's getting to be, after I do this video, it'll be a little too late to post it tonight. Maybe I'll post it in the morning and just go ahead and put it up. Yeah, that hurts me. It really hurts me when you get breaking news and you can't get it out in breaking time. When you're out, I've had stories I literally broke. Nobody else on YouTube had them out there. But many others I've tried to break. But you said on this, and eventually everybody else beats you to it talking about it. And this breaking news is old news almost. I still will put it out because it's my views on it. And it has my content, which is unique, my perspectives of what's going on in the world. And I think you guys tend to appreciate that. But here it sits, hoping that they will make a ruling in my favor. The downside is this: if they rule against me, they will demonetize every video I put up for like a week or two. I don't care what it's on. If I do a little video on cute little fuzzy bunny rabbits and say nothing but, aren't bunny rabbits cute and fuzzy? Don't you just love little bunny rabbits? They will demonetize it. I'll do everything 2 weeks. And then eventually, if they see for 2 weeks I posted stuff that's in accord with the rules and that they put out there, that they will start giving me a break on that. And they'll give me a break eventually to some algorithm decides they don't like one of the words I said, and then it falls in some category like this. That makes it tough to operate on this platform. Now, this is a good platform in many ways because it's the watering hole. It's tough to operate on, but it is the watering hole of live video. This is where more people come than anything. It's kind of sad that I put out videos today, though, that don't get any more views than videos got when I had 18,000 subscribers versus 52 almost. Interesting. Also, it's interesting how channels with 18,000 subscribers today are getting 10 times more views than me on topics to which I'm an expert on that they know nothing about. So that's kind of interesting too. Anyway, yeah, the algorithms, well, there's a couple things. One, I'm too broad in my spectrum of things I cover. So maybe YouTube don't know how to place my stuff. And if they misplace it and don't perform as well, they just don't place it as much. That's a possibility. But then again, it seems that when you operate in the topic areas of telling people what's going on in the world, from the standpoint of a prepping channel, they don't like it. Now, if I just went out and did woods crafting, and it wouldn't be a problem to show you how to build survival shelters. If I just focused only on eating from the weeds and the trees. I started out to do a gardening channel, but a friend discovered I'd done 2 power grid defense conferences, and so put him placard up there. He asked me to talk about power grid defense, and my video on that went ballistic. It was my first viral video on this channel, relatively viral. It had about 100,000 views, like right off the bat. Where all the rest of them were tootling along, a few hundred, maybe 1,000. That went boom. So actually, I think that went way boom faster than anything. So I decided to start covering that content too, because I'm all into that stuff, and I just didn't set up to do that originally. And that's just how that happened. So that definitely changed my channel. I need to change my introductory video to compensate for that. I haven't done that yet. But anyway, one of these days I'll get one of those round toots. You might know where you can get round toots on the bargain, like 2 for $1. Any BOGOs and round toots? I need to find that. All right. So yeah, this week has been really intense. It has been super intense, guys. There we are. I'm going to go through and sort everybody's saying. We got 34 in the room. Pardon me for not putting a notification out earlier. Lee Willard. Hello, I see you. Well, thank you, Lee. And yeah, Lee knows what we're talking about here. So let's stop that share. Hello. And we'll come back and look at the chat room here and see what folks are saying. And we're going to check the space weather and some other stuff here in a second. And we'll go back into the share. I just want to show y'all a little bit about what, some of the things we confront as YouTubers that make it challenging, to make our lives, shall we say, interesting. So I see you, ERRN and K says, okay. So we got so many info. I see you. Okay. I get it. So that's who Lee was talking to. I think go and see what's going on. I thought he was saying he saw me. All right, let's see what everybody's saying here. And Spartan on negative. Hi, Greg. God bless. God bless you. Sassafras Red Rain here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Maybe getting some dry days in Illinois. That wouldn't be good. Has anyone been hearing about power outages? Yeah, they've been talking about power outages all over the West Coast, Southwest, Four Corners report. Hey, good evening. Well, good evening to you in Four Corners. Are you getting power outages? Pat in Kansas says hello. Lisa Lee Wilbarger says hello. Turtle Lover. Hello, Greg. We were denied monetization again today, says Inventor Lee Wilbarger. And Inventor Lee Wilbarger's been, he's been really throwing a lot of rocks at a lot of conspiracy theories. He's not supposed to talk conspiracy stuff on the platform here. They have rules, a lot of rules in this platform. And sometimes what moderators are doing is they're keeping the chat from violating the rules, because that can actually take you down for stuff people say in the chat. And a lot of people come to me griping about free speech. YouTube is not a free speech platform. I can't say anything I want to say on YouTube. They give me rules. And they say, if you violate these rules, So, but you know what? Inventor Lee Wilbarger has come up with a platform. And you should check it out. It's Push to Talk radio. And I can go in there and I can talk and I can tell you what I really think about things. That's cool. But Inventor Lee Wilbarger just did a story about the towers that fell. And he wasn't talking about what somebody did it. No, he just talked about how the people that ran that tower were incompetent. Those towers that collapsed down in Florida, how they were incompetent and overloaded towers that were rusted out inside the concrete. The rebar, which is the metal rods you put inside concrete, had apparently been rusted out from all the moisture they had over all the years. And you got salt fog in the area, and you can see cracks in this stuff, and you can see the rust coming through the cracks. That means the rebar is ate up. And some of the concrete, there's pictures of some of the stuff where the chunks are coming off, and it's looking horrible. Yet they went in and laid real heavy tile all in this place, and they put real heavy equipment on top of the roof. Well, I'm surprised that building stood up as long as it did. Holy smoke, guys. But Lee is the one that broke that story, and he did a good job. So I don't know why they're picking on him. He said he'll get me a couple of tuits. There we go. Round tuits, square tuits. Oh, round tuits, thank you. Detroit has power. Well, that's good to know they have power. Yeah. Well, the grid is being overtaxed. We're changing the grid. We're shutting down coal power plants. We're shutting a lot of stuff down. So the grid it has a challenge meeting the demand. And now we want to put a whole bunch of electric cars on the grid, and it can't supply what we got. We're not installing generating capacity fast enough. What we ought to do is go with these small modular nukes that are designed where they can't go into a thermal runaway. They can't go into meltdown. They're inherently safe with some of these designs they come up with. That's what we need. And it'd be smaller grids, but we need to make sure they're hardened. So, and built a penthouse on the roof, Lee added, for good measure. So it had buildings that were overweighted, put tiles in them, built a penthouse on top, and put a bunch of heavy construction material on top of it. The floors, especially you can go in like the parking garage and see those concrete levels, and then look, the cracks running all the way across the panels and seeing rust dripping through. It's like, really? I'm an engineer. I'm qualified to talk about this. Buildings are built with design margin and factors of safety. And a factor of safety is how much like you want to build something that 2 times the strength required. Factor of safety of 2. Design margin is how much you build it beyond that, how much margin is actually in what you build. Margin can be positive, the margin can be negative. If you have negative margin, it can get you in trouble. If something ages, it's going to start acquiring negative margin. Now, there's requirements for where you build these things, but over time, buildings degrade. Over time, rebar does rust out. But you go in a place like Florida where you got to contend with salt fog and things that is not too friendly to ferrous metals. You get cracks in this concrete, moisture gets in, there's holes and pits all in it, moisture gets in. There's plenty of evidence from the corners of the building and various surfaces that they were having real structural problems. But if you looked at just the floor, it looked beautiful. They had all this pretty looking tile piled on. But that was heavy stuff. Rebar is a downfall of concrete. Wow. In more ways than one. That's kind of sort of sadly poetic there. Yeah. That's what happens when the rebar eats out. Well, the concrete falls down. Yeah, I remember going to Detroit and seeing bridges that had chunks of them falling out, and it would be the same kind of stuff. You want to be driving over a bridge, it's got chunks of concrete falling out because rebar is rusted out. There are some people putting the fiberglass rebar in now because fiberglass will last a lot longer. And that's more interesting. Hello, Lady Deggers. That's how you doing? Hi, everyone. Had an emergency alert today to conserve energy to prevent outages. Ooh, and you're in New Jersey, right? Interesting. Up in New Jersey. That's interesting. And the big fella says, hi, Greg. China celebrates 100 years of communism and tyranny today. Yeah, isn't that something? Isn't that something? And in honor of that, they officially took over Australia today in complete lockdown. Really? Oh. Well, Australia going to complete lockdown? I gotta be careful what I say here. Got to be careful. Like I said, there's no freedom of speech on this platform, so I have to be very careful. Sometimes you're talking, you accidentally say something, especially if you're covering a war. You don't want to allude to the idea that somebody got hurt. That could be a strike. Nobody gets hurt in war. Nope, never happens. Just like a big football game. They just throw the footballs harder. Not. Anyway, yeah, you got to be real careful what you say on this platform. Very, very careful. You know, working on YouTube is like, I've said this before, it's like walking on thin ice in an earthquake with meteorites falling down and hitting all around you. So, Wanker Plutonium, Detroit is building a new bridge to Canada. Will Canada let you in? A platform, if something you can be pushed off of. Yeah. Oh, a platform, I think you meant is. Platform is something you can be pushed off of. Well, there you got a point there, so that's red. Yeah, it belongs to YouTube. It really does. But we, you know, it has such a monopoly. Some people think it should be held to the standards of free speech. So I've even had people make the case that that's a legal thing, and it ought to, but well, our society being where it is today, good luck getting that through. Good luck with that. Bar association isn't even friendly to free speech. Oh, by the way, I had a friend give me something here kind of nice today. Also gave me a bicentennial plate, which is kind of nice. Bicentennial is when my C-30 was made. May those who love us, and those that don't love us, may God turn their hearts. And if he doesn't turn their hearts, may he turn their ankles, so we'll know them by their limping. Is that funny? That is funny. It's a gift from my friend Leanne. Maybe she's watching. She also gave me a plate. See it, bicentennial. So, I have some really good friends, and some of them can be, and some of them can even occasionally put up with me. My downfall is that I talk real fast, and for a Southerner with a little bit of a Southern brogue, you talk fast and cut your words up, especially when you get excited and make points. Some people think you're mad, even when you're not. Anyway, whatever it is. So it is what it is. I don't mean to make people feel that way, but some people do. In any event, but I got great friends, great work. A lot of people that support me in many ways, and I really appreciate that, whether they realize it or not. Like your hat, what's the pen, says James Wright. The pen is the Space Force pen. LOL, I thought you cropped off your hair. No, I just got a ponytail, guys. It's hot. When it's hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. And inventor Lee Wilwarner says V, New York too, New York City. So hi from Arizona, Jesse Mills. Okay, good. All right. I mean, we got room 57 on 28 thumbs up. How about this hat, guys? This is one I wear when I work outdoors. Not farmer's market, but just when I'm outside in general. I like this hat. It's actually my favorite hat, but she's rough. She's a rough hat. Looks rough, but I love it. Yeah, she's definitely well worn. But I like this hat. This is my favorite one. I wished I could find others cut just like this one, but I can't find them like this. So this one isn't quite as high. Don't have quite the character. I mean, I like the character in this one. And there's the one you see me wearing at the farmer's market just because it's newer and cleaner, but I think this one's got more character than that one. But I like this hat. I like this style. And for a while I could find them, but they had like logos and hunting stuff on them. I just want them plain. I like plain hats. I don't want them with anything else on them. NYC asked to reduce power outage too. Oh, I got you there, Lee. Lee, what did they demonetize you over? What was that all about? What was happening? What got them up? They took down a video that Diamond over at Oppenheimer Ranch and I did back a while back. They took it off. They took it off the air. I don't remember. I don't know what I asked him. Well, what did they take it off for? And he said he didn't know. So apparently we said something that really offends them. I don't even know that it was demonetized originally. Somebody probably threw a flag on it and they didn't like it. And they just took it off. So I don't know. Go to eBay. Maybe I should go to eBay. Y'all like this hat? Even with it looking as rough as it is, I like it. It's not the character of the hat, but the character under the hat that matters. Folks say I'm a character. I hope it's a good character. I try, guys. I try. It's been intense over the last few days. I'm not kidding you guys. Look, I've been working long hours at my day job. Well, for starters, a couple months ago, I had a wreck. So I got really behind in my gardening. I didn't take off a week or two or three of vacation like I normally do to do my gardens because I'm saving it for Arizona. So I didn't take the normal vacation I normally take for my garden. My hired help that used to help me at that time kind of all went away. I had a wreck. And then on top of that, just recently, when I finally got the settlement for the wreck, I lost a little better than half of it that I had in my wallet. Now, I'm an engineer. I'm a safety engineer. I believe in redundancy. Thank God I didn't have all my money in my wallet. I had it in 2 different places on my person. So when I lost the wallet, I lost, a little bit better than half of what I had. But like I said, being a safety engineer, I was smart enough that I did not have it in one place. And so I had at least a little margin still to operate with. So I've still been able to do some vehicular purchases, just not the kinds I wanted to. I bought a little funny car. It's a van. It wasn't as big as I wanted. I wanted a bigger van. This one had pet stuff all over it. I got to take it off. It looks funky. Because it belonged to the Humane Society of Lincoln County. And I managed to buy another van, which is in really rough shape, a bigger van, which I'm going to make kind of a van I can sleep in going back and forth to Arizona. I was originally going to do it in the bus, but I'm planning now. I'm really thinking to fix the bus up and let Shannon stay out there. She's wanting to stay in Arizona. So if y'all have seen my farmers market videos, you know who she is. So I'm thinking to fix that up for her for the time being. We'll build one of my universal habitat houses out there, and then she can stay in that later. And I can go back to using that bus to go back and forth. In the meantime, I'll set this other van up for that. So I bought an old hippies looking van from the 80s looking kind of a vehicle. And on top of that, I went and bought, but it's in rough shape. In fact, it was so bad I had to tow it back from Albertville to here. When we started driving, it drove good. And the next thing we know, she's having her brakes are seizing up. And after I bought it, and is having problems with the steering. So it's got to have a lot of work, but it was already rough. It just needs a lot of cleanup and a lot of TLC. Some very serious TLC. She's rough. So I got to work that van. I've also got a super deal on my dad's old pickup truck. I got it for next to nothing. Just a little less than. It's not enough for me. It's be perfect for Shannon to operate. She's going to be in Arizona. She's going to need a truck that she can drive, but I need a truck to build with out there. So I've been hunting a flatbed that I could afford. Trucks out in Arizona, I went pricing around. I found something that looked kind of like my C30. It was a C30, but it was like still a pickup truck. It had a pickup truck bed, not a flatbed, and it was like so rusted out that you could throw a cat through it and it wouldn't touch anything. It was that rusted out, and they wanted like $6,000 for it. Are you kidding me? So now I'm totally broke. In fact, if all my checks, if these checks that I just wrote and I'm going to send in, if they were to go through to the bank before my payroll deposit hit, I'd be almost $400 in the hole. But fortunately, I get paid Friday, so by the time these go through, shouldn't be in the hole. But yeah, I've been juggling money, but I actually went and bought a C70 2-ton truck. I'll show you guys. I'll show you all these vehicles here soon. A C70 2-ton truck. And now I'm broke. I'm broke. I only paid $3,500 for it, guys. She's a big truck. I only paid $3,500. I wonder if I got a recent picture of it on my phone. But we've been, here's what I've been having to do though. So I've been working. We did a lunch simulation Monday. Then I had so I worked like 11 hours and I had to drive in and come back at work. I was there, actually I was over 11 hours there. And so it was like a 12-hour day for me Monday. And then I had to get up early the past 2 days because of critical design review on a project I'm working on. So I was doing these, I had a presentation to make about the safety analysis report I did on the imaging system for the space launch system. And that was the last presenter today to pitch that. And then I had to jump straight into another meeting. And then after I got all my work done, I was really jumping. Hey, thanks, Susie Q. Thank you, Susie Q. No, I appreciate that. I really do. It's want to help, especially since I'm behind. Guys, I'm going to be struggling. I just found out that we closed on my dad's house today, and so it's sold, but it's going to be like 16 October before we can get any money out of it because it's got to go through this probate. And I'll probably just get enough money to put in a well in Arizona. Not enough to, because wells are going to be high. It's not enough to really build a place out. So the only way I'm going to be able to build a place out is, YouTube. It's the money I get through YouTube. It's what I operate my farm off of more than anything. So you guys are going to help me develop that place. So, but I got to put out videos to make it work, right? So you guys are part of the family. You guys are part of making it happen. But I'll return it to you because when I get out there, you're going to get to see everything I do. This is going to be a fresh build. It's going to eventually include the universal habitat, new greenhouses, the well, everything we do out there, the bus even. It's all going to be fresh, new. There's going to be so much content I can bring you as we build that place out. And there'll be, good old probate says Susie Q. So there's going to be a lot of experimentation I'm going to do too. What's going to work in Arizona? They don't have moles there. Is there some other pest? Can I just, with the temperature variations, or is it too great for me just to put the worm beds straight on the ground as terse row type beds? I've seen them in more northerly areas built like that. So if I could do that, that would save me a ton of money in building worm beds and just the operational cost. So let's see, Brian Farrell, I have heard from you, says, who can I order some worms from? Well, hopefully I'll have some worms. It's not too far down the road. But it's been kind of challenging. There's a lot of people out there with worms I wouldn't recommend. That's the problem I got right now. Hi, everyone in Chatteroo and Overcourse. Hi, Rocketman. Of course. Hi, Rocketman. There you go, Arnold Smith. Good to hear from you, bud. Teresa Robbins. Hello, all. Susie Q. Oh, yeah, good old rebate. Probate, excuse me. Yeah, rebate, probate. Maybe. How do you combine those words? Susie, I want to go. You want to go to Arizona? Use some help there. I can actually use some help here, too. I need to make sure I got someone to take care of the worms when I'm gone here. So it looks like it's going to push me out into October, going out to Arizona. But if I'm going to sell worms, that's right when I was really planning to start selling them again. So it's going to be a challenge. Debbie, my plan is to use sandbags to build this universal habitat home I've been talking about, guys. Done a lot of videos on that, and I'll do some more. Hair's getting my eyes still, even with up. So, yeah, I'm planning to use earth bags to build the walls. Absolutely. But I'm also going to dig down some, but it takes time and money to still do all that too. The reason I got the big truck I got, and I hope it won't kill me driving it out there, is I've hauled a lot of 20-foot long stuff here building my greenhouses and things. And this truck's got a 20-foot bed on it. I just drove it 90. We drove it 90 miles last night. So here's what I did. I've been doing these long hours at work and then turning around. I went 2 nights in a row. No, I went Sunday night to Tennessee hoping to buy this truck, and it had a carburetor problem, and the people said they were going to fix it. They found it. They called me and actually told me it when I was almost there. They said, you might not want to come. I was almost there. I was hoping to buy the truck then. So then I turned around and come back. I went up there again last night and bought it. Drove it back 90 miles. And it did okay. See, I went to Albertville twice looking for this big van I got. So I'm making a lot of trips. I'm taking a lot of long trips on top of all the work I'm doing. And it's taking like 2 trips for each ever purchase, it seems. And these aren't short trips. And when you're a busy guy like me, I can't find time to sleep. That's rough. I'm struggling to pay my bills. It's more finding the time to pay them than anything else. It's been kicking me. And then there's the garden that needs working, the worm farming. I got to stay on top of that. And I got some help, with a couple ladies here. And occasionally I get I'm starting to find some young guys coming back to work. But, I've been short on help for a while, quite a bit short. And it's a challenge. It's just been a real challenge, especially not being able to take the vacation I wanted to take because I'm saving it for working in Arizona. Well, by October, I should have a lot of vacation. But they claim they want to launch this rocket in November. And now they just told us today that we're going to have a sim. We're going to have another sim next week, and I don't know exactly when. But it's going to be another all-day affair. And then they're going to do sims every other week, simulations this lunch. So we got to go through go, no-go kind of decisions on it. And I'm going to be part of the go chain. You know, I got a chief safety officer for avionics. He's going to look to me and say, you go, no-go. Now, it won't be what you hear polled on the TV, but he, you know, I'm part of the go no-go chain to launch this rocket. So it's kind of out. pretty serious responsibility. Lots of sand in Arizona. That's right, Mustang Sally. You put that sand in them sandbags too. So then there is where I'm looking too. There's a lot of sand in that area. Baby Thor, how you doing? Sass Fresh Red. And we're off. HARP has been decommissioned since 2004. That's right, it's been decommissioned for a long time. Yeah, I've drove by where that thing was before they ever built it. Please tell them that HARP doesn't change the weather around the world. Yeah, it's not even running, guys. Ronka Vander, hi, Green Greg. Arnold Smith says, hi, Teresa Robbins. Okay. Debbie, okay, I already answered that question. Turtle Lover, Petco getting Canadian night crawlers. Poor turtle needs her night crawlers. They're not getting them, huh? Well, I didn't do Canadian night. Well, the Canadian night crawlers, they used to gather them on the golf courses in Michigan. They'd have guys walk around with buckets and just pick them up at nighttime when they come up. And those are huge worms. You can't raise them in a bed, but you know they refrigerate them. They have to be kept cold to keep alive. So you buy them as live bait. Those things are so lethargic. You know, you might as well be efficient using them in, you know, chicken intestines. I mean, those Canadian night crawlers are the most lethargic things I've ever seen. But they keep them cold. October is going to possibly be getting cool. Bring a coat. Yeah, Jesse, I've seen it snow in Thanksgiving, so absolutely, that would probably be a relief for Shannon. She hates hot weather. Like I said, you know, her and Sweep, so you see in the room here a lot. I'm expecting to, you know, be on the place there and running that farm. I'm hoping. Sweeps lives down in Tucson area, so she's used to heat, but Shannon don't like heat. Heat's rough on her. So it might be good for her, but it's going to be hot here this summer. She's already having trouble with the heat and humidity we got. So Treese, looks like a Wheel Heads reunion on there. Wheel Heads. Will Barger, we got another person with Will in her name. So yeah, so that's what it is going on there, guys. So Leanne is going to run the microgreens here when I'm gone. I'm basically turning that over to her. I need somebody here that just can run the garden and somebody that can run the worm farm, especially when I'm out there. It'd be nice if I had somebody who could run the business side of this and you know manage to get her worm cells up. Because I need somebody to run at it side if I'm selling worms. But when I go to Arizona, I need to spend a few weeks out there because we got to get a well in. I got to do site prep. I got to know where I want certain areas bulldozed out, where I'm going to lay out greenhouses, worm beds, the universal habitat, the stuff we're going to do in the meantime as we grow in that direction. I need to get it all laid out, and I'm going to need to have some bulldozer work. Fortunately, I think I know the guy for the bulldozer work. He goes by, well, Diamond calls him Geezer. He's actually Diamond's best friend. He called me back a few days ago. Diamond said, hey, when you go to Arizona, drive up here, and then we'll all go down together. Well, that's going to be a detour, especially if I'm driving this old bus and that big gas guzzling the C-70. That's going to be interesting getting that thing out there. No, just my news, people, says Lee. So, Lee, what do you think they took you down for? What do you think you said that caused them to take you down? Do you have any idea? I don't want to, well, you didn't get taken down. Well, you did at one time, didn't you? You got demonetized. So, guys, Lee, tell everybody, I need to get you on the show here. Again, I know we talked about this once. Tell everybody about your network. Tell them, you can put links in here if you want to. Pyramid 7, $2. Love you, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, thank you, Pyramid 7. I appreciate that. You've always been wonderful. I really do appreciate it. So, what's going on here? I just got Leanne says, you know your family when I start buying you things at the thrift stores. Oh, that's great. See, I just showed y'all what what she got me. She just responded. So let's see here. What I'm going to do here is I brought this up. I was going to show you something else here, guys. I was going to show you Lee's app here. I saw she had responded to me. Shoot, it's hard to find these apps. So it's called Zello. I aired the T-speech on 6. Oh, that's what got you. Yeah, well, you can't talk about anything that happened on the 6th, can you? So there's this little thing here. It's Zello. There's also this push-to-talk thing. Lee might have to teach me what all that's about. I don't know if y'all can see these logos, but so Lee's got this push-to-talk thing. And I can come on here and I can talk directly with you guys, and you can actually talk back to me. We can have a conversation. But you have to subscribe to KLW World News. You got to go to klwworldnews.com. Is that right, Lee? Lee, share your links on here, please. So you go to klwworldnews.com, and it's a subscription base. It's kind of like going to Patreon. But this is a different platform, a different thing. He's got services on here where you can get notified of emergencies in your area. It's all kind of services that comes with this, and you can subscribe to several channels on his system here, including mine, David Devine, Diamond, Rex, many other channels. There's like 200 and some odd channels on Lee's system. Didn't talk, just shared the speech. Wow, just news. Yeah, well, wow, interesting. Oh well, maybe we should go back and see if my videos got monetized right. Oh my gosh. So that's just it. When you were in the business of trying to tell people what's going on in the world, platform's not very fond of it. I've had people criticize me, Greg, why don't you say this? Why don't you say that? How come you don't say this or don't say that? It's like, well, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel if I went that way. There are a lot of commenters that say things in comments that my mods take down, and they get mad about it. Why did they take that down? Freedom of speech. I wished it was, but we do not have freedom of speech on this platform, and they have been known. Ask Lee. Lee has been demonetized and taken down for comments left by commenters in the chat room. So it's kind of crazy, right? Lee, over 270 channels. Okay, Lee, put the link in here. You can link it. Show us the link where people can go. Just add it in here. Forbidden fruit. Oh, yeah. Okay, says a few. So, but you know what? I can come on here. I can tell you exactly what's on my mind, because it's this goes through Lee's own servers. He's got his own servers, and it's a good platform for talking, sharing things, and I've got 3 channels on here I can talk to you through, including Freedom Restoration Foundation, including Galactic Gregs and Green Gregs. So we got 3 ways to talk to you guys, but we need to be putting out some of our alerts on the Freedom Restoration Foundation, and I got to update some alerts on that too. You guys, I'm insanely busy, as I mentioned. Rick, oh yeah, I lost my wallet, and on top of losing the wallet, I have to replace my credit cards, and just getting a new driver's license. The first day I went to get a driver's license, the computer was down, so I had to go back. It's like everything I'm doing, I have to go there, I have to turn around and go back again. Whether it's to get a driver's license, a car, and I got to get a permit for bang bangs, There we go. Now Lee's sharing it. There you go. The link to my channel, guys. So check it out. Check it out. I got 2 channels on KLW World News, and there's around 60 people subscribed to it. I'll go over and show you what this looks like. Check out the thing. So there's various things for all. There's a Green Greg's Net. Well, that's a little different too. So Let's do a share. We're going to do some shares and go right here. Arnold Smith says, just told the truth and get banned. Yeah, and he wasn't even talking about it. He was just carrying the coverage of what was said. You know, well, crunchy B1 biscuit, B1 skit, which is a biscuit, right? Crunchy biscuit. Greg, oh, hey, turtle lover, thank you. Yay, appreciate that. Go, there you go. So crunchy biscuits, Greg, my basil isn't growing. They're about 1 inch or so tall, won't grow. They don't look sick. They're just nice sized pot. Leaves a little bright green yellow. Maybe a nitrogen deficiency. It could be. If it is, yeah, could be a bit of a nitrogen deficiency. Yep, quite a mess and a pain in the says Suzuki. Yep. All right, turtle lover, appreciate that. And that's all always really helps. That's a good, really nice thing you've done there. So, yeah, Crunchy, you probably do have a little bit of a nitrogen deficiency. Sign up there for Greg's channel and help support Greg. Yeah, it will, because Lee is sharing the love, guys. He's got several, so you pay a flat rate to be on this channel, and you pay a little extra for subscribing to other channels in the system. So I'm going to do some shares here, guys. We're going to go back to Shareverse. And here. Yeah, my nose is red. You know why it's red? Because I hadn't taken, because I've not had one of these and been on the federal facility. They required me to wear Luke, you are my son. Oh my God. Man, what it did to me. That was like Monday. I'm still red from it. Yeah, well, guys, oh, I wouldn't do that. Well, you know, do you want a job? Do you want to get fired? You know, I didn't take, but you know, that was the, you know, whatever, you know, it ain't my rules, it ain't my making, but I ain't taking what everybody else is taking. I might get in trouble for saying that, but I didn't say the magic words. So, oh yeah, I was going to do a share, but I forgot. I got distracted here. Hang on, guys. What is mine? Here it is. Let's go into Shareverse. Here we are. I'll do some more sausage making videos here in a little bit. So let's see here, channel content. Let's see if they've monetized this thing yet. Or if anybody else has viewed it, do a little update. Still limited. Still under review. 48 hours later, guys. More than 48 hours now. Holy smoke. There's some various YouTube videos. How come I got 2 channels up? We'll come here to Wendy in a moment. Let's go over and see what Lee gave us here. Member checkout. Green Greg's net. Yeah, that's total, but that buys you more than just mine. It gets y'all kind of basic and mine. Okay. So Lee's got a whole lot of channels and a whole lot of things you can do. So it's interesting here. So you're getting quite a few channels when you come in here and do that. I got it through my phone, not through my computer, so I need to set it up both ways. Check it out, guys. Member sponsored, faction science-based, private citizen journalism. Our vision: provide real-time news discussions via chat and video conferencing in a protected environment. So you've got various different levels you can join at, different perks. Here, RexNet, Green Greg, VIP, Silver, Patreon. Okay. Racy Canvas, Horse. Tons of stuff in there, but there's a lot of channels. I'll show y'all a little bit. I've deleted a bunch of channels of mine. You can do that because you don't want to hear everything broadcast all the time. I'll show y'all from my video shortly what I got on here. So, oh yeah, by the way, check out freedomrestorationfoundation.org. You'll see bills on here to support or not to support. A lot of information about them. You got to do some updates. And check that out. What's at stake? Who said bang bangs can't be cute, right? So let's see here. Yeah, what's this stuff? National actions, local actions, personal actions, things you can do, how you can get involved. And we go into great depth because we got an action center. Bang. The action center, when it comes up, you got it spinning, goes in great depth explaining to you how to contact your congressman, your senators, your state officials also. Of course, it starts out with the urgent actions at the top. Make your voices count, the basics, what to do, how to track bills at the national level, state bill tracking. I need to add one to that, I think. State legislator websites. Find out who your U.S. Congress representatives are. You get one, actually. Find out who your senator is. Some people don't know. Send an email. Call him. This is how to write. What to write. What to say on the telephone. And here's a recap of these resources all put together. Cover this again. But we go in more depth. Resources. Anybody can go and log into this website, by the way. It's just freedomrestorationfoundation.org. If you want to be part of our organization, you can also go to send me an email to info@freedomrestorationfoundation.org. And we've got a list of bills in here. You can click on these. And we need to update this, but this is a big list of legislation telling you where it's at, what's going on. I tell you what, who else has got this kind of information on their website? Where do you find that kind of stuff at, guys? I'm going to get rid of those. So, let's see. Come over here. Let's do a little weather real quick. I'll come back in the chat room and see what everybody's saying. So it's kind of hot around here. I was cooling off tonight. Albuquerque, 66. Well, that's nice and cool in Albuquerque. Phoenix, 98. Well, that's not cool. Hopefully there's not a lot of humidity. But I think we just got a little rain out here finally. Holbrook, Sholo, my place is right where the green's at. And let's see. This weather, maybe I should put weather on here. So it's going to show us. Temps. So that's our wind. There's our temps. There's snowflake, 77. It's cooler there than it is here. Let's see. Let's check that out. 77 in Huntsville. Wow, Huntsville and Snowflake are right on par right now. Ardmore, 77. So since I'm kind of between Huntsville and Ardmore, I'm safe to say I might be 77 here. That's a nice break from some of the heat, but it's been hot today. Let's back off and see what's going on in the world. Well, looks like you're getting some relief up in the northwest. 68 in San Jose. Yeah, I heard it was cooler in California than it was farther up north. Seattle, Portland area. I understood that was hotter. Look here, 91 in Williams Lake, British Columbia. Wow. 86 in Prince George. This is way up here in British Columbia, guys. It is hotter there than it is here. 91, Williams Lake. Wow, guys. 97 in Spokane. That's almost 100 degrees right now. That's hotter than what I'm dealing with. Well, Anchorage is only 64. That's good to know. Fairbanks is 71. Wow, guys. Isn't that crazy? Let's drill into Alaska a little bit. Delta Junction is 71. See, I was at Fort Greely. Fort Greely's right here. Fort Greely is right there. Valdez, 59. Seward, 57. Homer, 52. Okay. Kodiak, 53. See, I don't believe that. I've seen people ice fish. I've actually seen snow banks, a little bit still on some river banks, a little bits of snow up to the beginning of July. Got a good storm system out here over the Aleutian Islands. All right, guys. How's the UK doing? We always got a few people from the UK in here. Oh, it's nice and cool in the UK, in the 50s. Ireland, UK, 50s, 40s, 48 in Carlisle, 48 up here in, I don't know how you pronounce that, part of Scotland, the middle, the Highlands, I guess. How we doing in the Netherlands? 55, 50s, that's nice and cool. All right, guys. We got a guy from Sweden, so let's go look at Sweden. Here we are, Sweden. 50s. Norway. Ooh, we got some 40s here up in the mountains. 61 out here on the coast in that spot, but mostly 50s. Which would be kind of like Alaska. Kind of what you expect in Norway. What's it like over here where the Ruskies have their main naval base? Barents Sea area. 40s. Guys, 40s. You know, the ice is just starting to melt here. I tell you, they don't have real good navigation out into the Atlantic from there. That's why they really, really want to keep their Syrian port or port there in Crimea. But look down here in the southern hemisphere, guys. Look at all that. Some people declare this ocean around Antarctica to be its own ocean, Antarctic Ocean or whatever. It's always pretty active, guys. This is some active, turbulent waters. As you guys in Tasmania and southern Australia ought to know, right? Well, let's go into Australia. We got friends there. So the 50s down here. But you guys are just going into wintertime. 60s up here. So down here, you're close to Arctic. Well, not Arctic, but you're looking down at Antarctica. But up here, you're getting rather equatorial. 84 degrees up here. 89 over here. Down in the 50s. 55 in Tasmania. Melbourne, 59. 59 in Melbourne. See, that's a nice temperature. I bet it's humid there. Perth, 61. Alice Springs, where the lunch balloons, 68. 68 in Alice Springs. I'd like to go to Alice Springs one day. Maybe I will. All right, guys. Probably had enough windy, right? Space weather. Let's check out space weather. A big old sunspot here. Let's check that out, guys. (2835) and 2836. Sunspots come in pairs. You get positive and negative. So get out of this. There we go. Interplanetary shock wave sparks auroras. Wow, it's not in the forecast. A low amplitude interplanetary shock wave hit Earth's magnetic field. Interplanetary. Wow, that caused auroras. Well, that's a new one. talking about these bombs. That's me. I'm gonna be standing on the platform and 100,000 feet up in the air. Was only 1% as much air as on Earth. Be hard to breathe. Really hard to breathe. All right, let's see what's happening here. We're going to check out forecast for flares. They're always, M class is 15%, X class 1%. I don't ever change that number, I don't think. Active in the mid latitudes, 35% within 24 hours. So how's it go down at 24 to 48? 35 over here and 20 over here? Oh, that means later. So that's like within the day and the next day, okay? So mid latitudes much higher. Oh, look at this, severe, 45%. Oh, that's pretty good sunspots out there. Let's see what's going to happen on that. We have an aurora forecast. The aurora is pretty far north right now. It's all over Canada. And yeah, so I'm just moving real south of that. Asteroids. They're Earth asteroids. What's the closest approach? We got a 4.4 here, 2.8. That's on 4th of July. We got one coming in almost 3 times the distance between the Earth and the Moon. It's 20 meters down. Guys, I would not lose any sleep over that. 3 times farther away than the Moon. And so is this one. On the 6th of July. Nothing else coming in too close. Nothing to worry about on this chart right now. All right. Somebody has asked me if it's coming into a debris field. This don't look any different than it normally looks, really. Ah, there we are. So, do another check here. So anybody do an update? I'm not expecting any change. It's getting too late to post this video today. If you post it too late, they just won't perform. Still being reviewed. Wow. Okay. It is what it is. I'll stop the share. Hey, hello. We're going to go share something else. Hang on. Let me open another window. I'll show you some more of my sausage making. Here we go. This is a video in production, guys. I can get this thing open up. There we go. This is how I'm cutting it, chopping it, and bringing it to you. And I got all these segments that's going in here. All these got to be edited down. I see I've named them so they would alphabetically sort right in here. And I like to throw some pictures in the beginning and the end and a little music. And sometimes some of my music, I'm just beating on a shelf. Like, this is what you don't normally hear, guys. I want this to play from here. Check it out. Try and get sound effects. Let's say put a copyright strike on that, right? They might. They just might. And that's a bookshelf. I don't know these plastic shelves. I got it from Lowe's. You don't see that video. I disabled the video. If anybody ever hits me with a strike, it's like, really? Here it is, guys. This is what you're striking. But you really don't get that chance to rebut it. It's just like you can say you rebut it, but you can't say why or show. I don't know. Yeah, the process is not all that wonderful in that regard. But I got other music in here and pictures and things that go to the beginning of it just for fun. So if I come back to here and start it out. Here's the drumming. Hello, this is Greg Allison from Green Greg's coming to you on the 25th of April. There you go. That's when I had my beds built, finished. And I'm showing you in here video from when I'm building them, like from here. Oh, Greg Allison here from Green Greg's on the 4th of April. All right, now what is it now? This is the month of almost July, and I still haven't posted these. Why? Because it takes so much time to edit all this stuff, guys. And what's the one thing Greg Allison don't have? Time. So it takes a lot of time to do this work, and I just haven't had time to get it done. Everybody wants to see how to make plywood worm beds. I'm going to show you, but you bear with me, guys. It just takes a lot of time to edit some of these things. If it's not a video I can do in one shot, it can take me a lot of time. I got a lot of other videos. Like I got videos on building those solar panels out there, and it's going to take so much editing. I don't know if it'll ever come on the channel. Maybe one day in the wintertime, someday way ahead. But it's going to be hard to put some of this stuff up because there's just so much editing required. It just takes a lot of time, especially when you get hours and hours and hours of video, guys. It makes it tough. Now, some other video I can bring you is like, let me stop this share. Hey, hello. I can bring you guys a video of building my log barn, but I only got a few snips, just a few snips. So I'd have to like mix pictures and video and talk to it. That's how I do, showing how I built my log barn, how I built the raised beds I got out there. I could do shows on building the greenhouse. See, I did most of those things before I had a YouTube channel. The cool thing about Arizona is y'all going to see all that fresh, straight out. I need to do some of that live, don't I? I'm going to have to edit some of that stuff. Or do it in snippets, you know, instead of trying to put it all together at once. That's probably what we're going to do. I do want y'all to see the build out of the farm and see it come fresh, live. That'd be cool if now I let my hair down. Yeah, it's been hot here today, guys. It's been really, really, really hot. Let's see if I can get this. Oh. I'm going to cut my hair. See, at the farmer's market, I'm probably having a ponytail. All right. Here I am. Hey, hello. Got a hat here, though. I'm wearing a hat all day. It's real stuff. I want to know, is that real hair? I've had people say, that's not real hair. Oh, yeah, it is. Real hair, real beard. It ain't coming off. It ain't no, hey, ain't no rubber band attached here. All right, let's go back to the chat room and see what everybody's saying. Wear my hat like that. All right. This kind of hat, it looks better when the hair is out, right? Y'all think? All righty. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat room. I've kind of shared a few things that went around. Let's go back to the chat room and see what you guys have got to say. Well, that's more interesting than anything. Give me a second. Dr. Geeman's place. Hey. All right. Now, I got to put this hat back on. Because his logo is this. Eric Court, Green Greg's, I'm digging your hat. Indiana Jones style. Oh, I did have a Indiana Jones style hat. Hang on, guys. Let me show a picture. Hang on. I think this hat died eventually. I used to wear this hat all the time. Hat and this photograph right here. You see that hat? That was my Indiana Jones style hat. I've always been wearing hats, even when I was tossing rockets around. In fact, I think I got that hat in some other pictures. I have to find them. See if I can pull them up. I see the back of my hair is all bunched up. All righty. Need the whip. Uh-oh. All right, let's go back up and see what everybody's saying. I've been missing a lot of chat here. What all are we missing? Oh my gosh, lots of chat in here. All right. I'll come back up to where Turtle Lover gave me $20 in super chat, and I can go down from there because that was one of the last things I said. Check, and I appreciate that. So we got a few good, nice little super chats tonight. If you're not giving me a thumbs up, please do. I need help with the Al Gore has no rhythm. So definitely need that help. So I'm going to leave Will Barger saying sign up there for Greg's channel and help support Greg. Thank you. Thank you. And MIE Lil says at least we still have a choice. There you go. Mustang Sally says that GG turn Zello and talk to Lee. Well, you want me to do it right now? I might do that. Hang on here, guys. We'll do that in a minute. Lee's still here. Let me go through the what's in the chat room, and then we'll do that. And you'll hear Lee when I do that. If Lee wants to do that, Lee, give me a thumbs up if you want to see that, or say, yeah, call me. 270 channels. Suzuki says I had to have a C test last year this time for a surgery. Uh-oh. My upper nose had been numb. Oh. Eric Court. What's up, buddy? Halo. Greg, that's an insane rain at Moscow. What do you think about it? Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Moscow got drenched. Guys, here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. Look, the West Coast is cooking. And we had some real cool weather down here, you know, a few days ago. Unseasonably cool. I mean, it's not cool today, it was cool yesterday, but you know, back when it first turned summer, I was throwing blankets on my bed. So really? So it's the jet stream is really serpentine. And from what I hear, when you have a low level magnetosphere, it tends to get more serpentine, maybe even under the conditions of a GSM. But the serpentine jet stream can bring hot weather north and cold weather south by a large difference. It's crazy that way up in British Columbia, it's hotter than it is down here in the heart of Dixie. That's what we got right now. We've been having incredible heat up there. Which blows my mind because that's supposed to be a cold place. Teresa said, talking to Mustang, says, Green Rex, Mustang Sally and myself talked to you briefly on your lunch hour. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Sure enough. And, you know, Mustang Sally is usually there when I'm chatting. She sure is. I've been on her twice, and she was right there. Let's see, make America Florida. Love my governor. UK going to be on lockdown. Saying, okay, I don't doubt that. Let's see, par for the course of GSM. There you go, Lee. Better late than never. Dr. Jimin's place, we're glad to have you here. Do have a link to the birds. Okay. My gov was going to completely open the state, but he's changed his mind. Uh-oh. Magma is rising on the West Coast as well. Well, that's not good. It's all shaking and quaking. So let's see. Zello, that's right, I see you. And let's see. All right. Get on Zello, Greg. Oh, get on Zello. Okay. Get on Zello. That's not 5G. All right. Well, he said go there. Go in. Now I'm going to log in by tapping my little logo here. And that's all I got to do. Once you get it set up, I'm in. So this is recent stuff. Look here. Channels. These are some of the, you can, all I got to do is hit one of these buttons. I probably hit this on a few without realizing I was blocking channels. But you got news from all the different interstates and states, and I've deleted a lot of channels on here. But this is the channels I got, guys. Look at scrolling. These are channels I have, and I've deleted a ton of them, probably most of them. Look at me scrolling through this, guys. Channels and channels. So you got lots of choices, lots of things, lots of news, lots of views, lots of folks. That's what Lee's get. That's what you get with Lee's system, guys. So, second minute. Oops. I don't want to get that. Let's see here. Ask Lee. Or I can go in here and call to contacts. So I can call Lee. He's available. We'll just call Lee and talk to him. Hey, Lee, what's up, bud? There's a delay between 20-second delay between my video and reality. So try to. Hello, Lee. Can you copy?
Mustang Sally to Green Greg, come in.
Oh, she's over my channel. Let me go over there. Hang on. I guess she's on my channel. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I should have got Lee on this mobile, probably. Let me go back. Hang on, guys.
Yeah, Greg, I can hear you, buddy.
All right, you hear that? You can hear me. I can. So you can talk to people on here, guys. Let me go to my Green Greg's channel, see if Mustang Sally's there. I don't know which one she's on. I'll find out in a minute. I'm still a novice at using this, if you haven't noticed. I've only used it a couple, 3 times. So, all right, there's Galactic Greg's, and here's Green Greg's. I'm going to try Green Greg's. Hello, who do we have here on Green Greg's? I'll just push that. Hello, who do we have here on Green Greg's?
Yeah, we're on Green Greg's, Greg.
All right, glad to hear you. So we're duplexing here. We're on. So we're duplexing here. We're both on my YouTube channel, and we're on Lee's application here, KLW World News. And people can hear me talking through both channels at the same time right now. Now I'm going to push this, and anybody that's on here can talk. So I got 60 subscribers in my channel on here. So hopefully somebody can chime in.
Greg, this is Teresa in St. Louis.
Hello, Teresa. Nice to talk to you. See, I can talk to people just like that. And I can be going on. I can come into here, and whatever's on my mind, I can talk about. Teresa, are you in my live chat on the YouTube channel? All right, you know what, guys? It's probably late for me to be on here. I think I just lost 2 subscribers.
Do you have the volume turned up on your phone?
I do. Is it not picking up through my YouTube channel? So there's Mustang Sally coming in. All right. So there's also some. You can also go in here and look at chat. There people can type.
Yes,
stuff.
I am.
All right. So there we go.
Yeah, we're all on here, Greg. We can hear you, buddy.
All right. So I'm gonna go back. Let's see here. So when is it too late to be talking to here? I think I just lost 2 subscribers. Maybe I woke somebody up. Oh, I'm down to 50.
That's all right, Greg. This is your channel, so you can talk with your channel anytime you want, buddy.
Yeah, I just went from 60 to 56 subscribers. What happened? Did I wake some people up?
No, I doubt it. It's just fluctuating. People going in and out or lost. Mine fluctuates as many as 20 or 30 at a time.
Okay, very good. Good to know that.
Probably people have the channel open, and since you've only started talking recently, they've realized there's more time that you'll be speaking, and they probably just turn the channel off until they're interested, and then they'll come back to the channel. So they're just realizing now that you're talking and probably turned it off.
Oh, I don't blame them. There's times you don't want to hear anything. So that's one of the first things I noticed when I had this on. I was getting all kind of traffic. I thought, what is all that? But yeah, I turned some of that off. But you get like emergency channels, news, fire channels, all kind of news on here. There's all kind of news available on here. So it's really cool. So is that the number of people that are just turned on to my channel?
New stuff every day, Greg. In fact, we're putting a new receiver in Washington, D.C. in the next couple of days. It'll give us fire rescue, law enforcement, and some government channels in D.C. so we can monitor what's going on there live too.
Very nice. Hey, they spy on us. Let's watch them.
Well, good for the goose is good.
Amen, Lee. So this is cool. We can have simulcast with subscribers over the not only over the push to talk, but over my channel here too when I do a live cast. You guys like that? Come on, talk to me, people. People are here on my YouTube channel too. What do y'all think about that? So
the cool part about this is if YouTube is down or you're out somewhere where you don't have the ability to stream, you can still talk to all of your subscribers in real time live with no censorship at all.
And that's what I like. What I like here is I can just be going down the road and a thought occurs to me and I can just come right out and share it. And whatever's on my mind, this platform is free. I can talk about anything in terms of what I say. I can say anything I want. YouTube is not a free.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. All right. Well, enjoy. If you need anything else, let me know. I had a conference call come in a few minutes ago. I got to get back to. But like I said, if you need anything at all, let me know and welcome aboard, my friend.
Well, thank you, Lee. I'm going to be a regular on here now that I see the value of it and how I can reach out to people instantly. I love that. And like I say, YouTube is not a freedom of speech platform, but this Zello through Lee Wilbarger's application, his way he's set it up is awesome.
And also you can share pictures and you can share your GPS location. So that's another cool part about it. If you're ever hurt, you can send out your GPS location and everybody around you can come to your aid.
Hey, that could be good if I break down at night driving my C70 truck up in the mountains of Tennessee. Holy smoke.
Oh yeah, we got people in Tennessee.
Hey, I was test driving that thing last night and a tree fell clear across the road right in front of us. I just stopped to turn around. Just as soon as I stopped, was about to back up, a tree fell down right in front of the truck. And if I'd went forward, it would smash the cab. Big old tree. So yeah, we're having some adventures.
Well, if you needed help, you know what to do, right?
Well, I guess I'll figure it out.
All right, tell all your subscribers to join.
They just heard you say it. Yeah, it's like ham radio, Rebel. No kidding.
All right, Greg, you hear yourself tonight. Good night, buddy.
Good night, Lee. Thanks. Appreciate it. And have a good conference call. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of that. We're going to chat a little bit more in here, but I'll be talking a lot on this platform. This is something we'll definitely be doing. So that's the value. There's a lot of users on here. A lot of people be using that. And so I'm going to set the phone over there. It's quite a capability. Gorgeous Awesome. Hey, how you doing? Gorgeous Awesome's in the house, guys. And Top Knot's in the house. Hello, family. Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody here. So let me go back up and see what I've been missing here. Like ham, it's like ham, but on the phone. Yeah, exactly. So you turned your phone into like a ham radio network, CB radio network. You can talk to people. And do it. Yeah, it's like radio. It is really radio form, but it's awesome. I like it. Delta, that's why I don't have a YT channel. Yeah. Well, it's a good watering hole. It brings people together. There's more people on YouTube than anything. Right, Jason, it's good. Alternate communications. I was hoping to hear Peeper Frog say, Patron, I don't think they're peeping tonight. They will right after rain, but the rain went all around me. We had a lot of rain in the area yesterday, but it went all around me, everywhere but here. And I'm kind of glad because we've been drenched lately. I need to dry a little bit. Mind posting a link to this app. Check up G-Mans through the chat here because I'll just be copying here. I know I need to go back. Okay. Let's see. This is one of the links that Lee posted earlier. Lee posted a couple links because I've got 2 channels on there, Green Greg's and Galactic Greg's. So there's a basic service you can subscribe to, and you subscribe to various levels, and you can also subscribe to various people in the channel and the network. So it's pretty awesome what it allows you to do. Delta Jungle at Rebel Rose. I have 3 peaceful ocean videos recorded on the beach early in the morning. Okay. Eric, I had a police scanner app on my cell phone. Yeah, I believe basically you got that in there. You got fire, police. There's a channel for every interstate, a channel for every state. There's channels for various departments in the government. There are channels for all kinds of stuff on here. It's just amazing all the stuff you got. So, Jason, I have a blanket and a greenwood fire, and it's raining here. Can't send a smoke signal. Uh-oh. Baby Thor saying hello to Barbie Thor, excuse me. Saying hello to Top Knot. Diane says, Greg, would you like me to put the link onto the network? Sure, Diane. So let's see here. The people don't know what they're doing because there's lots of gangs here. Uh-oh. That's scary. Top Knot. Doing well. Hope to see you all. Hi, Rebel Rose. Gorgeous, awesome. Eric Court, Arnold Smith, and Baby Thor. All right. See, Stefford says, here lurking. All right. So we got Leaper Brent. Hello from Western Alberta. Well, what's the temperature in Western Alberta? We'll have to go back to windy. Is it hot there like in British Columbia? British Columbia's crazy hot. Alberta's the next province over. I've been in Alberta. I've been in British Columbia. I've been in the Yukon territories. It's been a while though. Beautiful country. Beautiful, beautiful country. I mean, the Rockies are gorgeous. All right, here. Not Mr. Frequency says Arnold to Lee. Arnold always calls Lee Mr. Frequency. And that he's got. All righty. Well, I believe I've caught up with the chats here. We're down here. Drinking some tea here. I'm about to get in my coffee. I let the coffee cool off a bit before I drink this. It's just so hot. Delta Jungly says, it's not scary if you understand how to not be a target to them. Talking about the gangs. You don't want to sell drugs in an area where lots of gangs are. Well, that's true. Holy smoke. No, you don't want to do that anyway, right? Yeah, gangs say they get territorial. Don't compete with the gang territory, or if you're the competition, you might not be in a good place, guys. We'll not be out there competing with the gang. This coffee's made this morning a little bit on the bitter side. Gang members are smart, but they're brittle. If they view you as opposition, yeah, you're not a good place to be. Wow. Sweet tea. Well, the tea is sweet. The coffee is bitter. This coffee has been cooking for a long time. Ooh, it's right. Actually, sweet tea is an unsweet tea, sweetened with honey. Not sugar, but honey. I just drunk that glass. That's the way Shannon makes them. But yeah, she's working to get this ring rigs operation going. She is helping out in that regard, and so is Leanne. But they're what we call 5G. Ring rigs, gorgeous girl guards. They're like my guard girls, but they're not girlfriends. So, but they are friends who are girls. So ring rigs are still single at the moment. So at the moment, although there is definitely a couple of other people here in our chat who comes in my chat from time to time. Would like to change that proposition maybe. So sweet tea and a cold ham hoagie, says Dr. Jima's Place. There you go. I usually drink unsweet tea. I like it here because soft people are scared to live here. There you go. No soft people. I mean, you have no snowflakes?
Hey, Greg, it's Joe. I'm just kind of curious if you're hearing anything from the protein farmers at the farmers market about things being slow for them. Are they having any trouble at your farmers market?
Oh, let me go back to my app. I should have probably signed out. Well, what's happening is we've had one of our protein farmers who has shut his operation down, and last Sunday was the first time he hadn't been to the market in forever. He's quit. He threw in the towel. I did a video with him on my Green Grapes channel. So go back and check it. I also had him on my Jesse Murphy's his name, DSR Farms. I've had him also on my Galactic Grapes channel because he went down and videoed a rocket launch of a Falcon 9 for me. So he's been on both my channels. Delta Jungley says, "Yep, no snowflakes." Yeah, see, still got this channel on. So when I do push the talk,
I'll go take a look at that. We've had some of our protein farmers at the farmers market I sell at that were telling me last week that one of them is not a real big protein farmer, but their feed bill was $1,700 a month over the last few months, and it's just killing them.
yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the things that was messing Jesse up. The stat and just, the overall overhead cost of farming is high in the start with. It's rough. So that's hitting a lot of them. So guys, that's why I tell everybody, really support your local farmers because they need it. Go to your farmers market, buy local, help the local guys out because it's tough being a local farmer when you got to compete with the big corporations. There's some kind of breaking news just swept through here. Something happened. Let's see.
That was part of our discussion on Saturday after the market.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. So, what this breaking news is, if I can find it. Breaking news, at least. Uh-oh. Major explosion rocks LA. LA has been hit by a major explosion. Wow, guys. All right, I'm trying to get the news to come up. I just saw the headline. It ain't come up yet. At least 9 people have been injured in a big explosion where illegal fireworks were seized by LAPD. Okay, so this is a fireworks operation gone bad. Now, sorry to hear that, guys. The Los Angeles Times. I get news alerts. I get news coming from several different sources. All kind of news alerts come to me. And that's one way I got a lot of subscriptions to a lot of things, news from many, many different sources. So that's how I get to be a breaking news guy sometimes. So now let me get back to him real quick. So I find my Zillow app again. Yeah, that's true. The feed costs are high. I'm paying feed costs for my worm feed and for my rabbits. It's definitely gone up a good bit. That makes it rough. Anybody hear about the explosion they just reported in Los Angeles? Eric Court. Love Greg. Hello. Thank you, Eric.
No, sir, I did not hear.
Just came out. 9 people injured. Where they see some fireworks apparently. Delta, if you were on the East Coast, you were kind of far.
That's too bad.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so Delta Junkie says, I am on a chicken kick lately. A chicken kick. Does that mean you're eating chicken or you kicked eating chicken? There's a butcher nearby that sells Japanese Wagyu for $300 a package. Woo, that is high. Yeah, we got the Wagyu beef here. How big is that?
Greg, I'll go back and listen to the video that you did about your protein farmer friend shutting down. I really am interested in hearing what he had to say and what you had to say about it. So thanks for telling me about that.
Yeah, go check it out. His name is Jesse Murphy, DSR Farms. And yeah, it's sad to say that happens, but that's why we need to support our guys, people. Eating chicken, Delta Jungle, eating chicken. Fireworks, yeah, it was some kind of fireworks seizure.
The 2 women that are with you on your farmers market videos, are they family?
Well, they're family like you guys are. Their friends are in here to help make all this stuff happen and come true. So they are joining with the cause. So they're dedicated to the proposition of us making it a better world. That's what they are. They're friends of the future.
I have people like that on my farm too. I've got volunteers that come from Kansas City, people that I just love and care about so deeply that come out here and help and start plants for me, work in our seed starting room and pull weeds and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what I'd do without them.
I'm with you there. Hey, they're friends definitely and family. They're not family by blood, but we're family all the same. We're all in this for the common cause, and they're working hard. And I really appreciate everything they do. They're awesome. So there we are.
Yes, sir. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, Greg, for talking.
And thank you, Joe, and good night. So there we are, guys. I'm going to probably sign off from that out. There we go. I exited and I signed off. So that's how that works, guys. It's beautiful. I mean, you can just talk to people and if they see me up, they can just jump in and talk to me just like that. So you want to talk with me? We have a voice conversation. That's one way to do it. Jason, sometimes if you're lucky, you get to live in a world where you create. There you go. That's what I'm trying to do, guys. But you need co-creators, people with the same kind of dream and vision to really you pull it all together. I like Highlander and Longhorn beef. Okay. $25 for a bag of chicks feed. Whoa. That's higher than what I'm paying. Oh, hey, strangers, check that out. Yeah. We got some runes in here, guys. He's got his name in runes. Hey, stranger. Yeah, I know somebody knows a little bit about runes. Check out for those that don't know. Who's this? I know our friend with the runes knows what this is. So, hey, is Gorgeous Awesome still in the house? You still here, Gorgeous Awesome? Appreciate the super chat there. Is Gorgeous Awesome still in the house? Is Top Knot still here? You still here, Top Knot? A lot of people come and go. People, jump in, jump out. Says, I make mash out of chicken feed. Very good. Very good. Goldilocks. They recently started putting facial recognition cameras on the 5G towers in Vancouver. Uh-oh. Why would they do that? Well, look at China. They're watching everybody. Hey, yeah, a lot of rain. Oh, Gorgeous Awesome is still here. Very good. So, by the way, Gorgeous Awesome does awesome work, guys. And they've given me some awesome gifts, like this Lemurian laser wand necklace. This crystal, with the copper work on it, guys. They did that. And, we are having Woden tonight here because I did manage to start it at almost 9 tonight. It's got to be 9 to be Woden's. I was a few minutes late, but not too bad. Maybe 9. Yeah, I was 9 minutes late. So that's one in keeping. This is a creation of Gorgeous Awesome. This is Woden's Wonder Wand. Woden's Wand of Wonders, actually. Woden's Wand of Wonders. And it's got a shungite crystal here. As you can see, it's got a lot of beautiful copper work. They hand did all this copper work. And this wand is kind of like but it's apple wood. And they really appreciate all the gardening videos. And they told me that this was an apple for the teacher because I teach a lot about gardening in here, and it really inspired them and their neighbors to garden. And that touched my heart, the note they sent me on that. So Gorgeous Awesome, feel free to share your channels. They got an Etsy channel, and they do beautiful work on there, all kind of crystals. You can have like chandeliers. You can have the curtains that you walk through a room with a doorway hanging, made of crystals and copper, chakras, just all kind of stuff that they've set up. Check them out, everybody. Gorgeous Awesome on Etsy. Feel free to share your link. Daniel's in the room. Okay, very good. Let's see what else is cooking here. Donald Frank says, I have 44 tomato plants now. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Dr. J's local beef's around $25 for grade 4A Boston button and 12 pounds of beef. Oh, okay. Rebel Rose. I had a dust devil take out one of my greenhouses. Oh my gosh. That's quite a dust devil. Qatar ditched the petrodollar today by making China their major trading partner. Ooh, yeah, we kind of saved them back in the Gulf War, so they're switching. Guys, that's rough for America. That's rough for us. Yikes. Yeah. You know, I thought about making mash, says Susie Q. Guys, I'm, you know, I ain't got a lot of time to follow the news today. I've been working and chasing a bunch of other stuff. Like yesterday, I worked long and I ran up to Tennessee and I didn't get in until after midnight with that truck. It was after midnight when I got in the truck. So I'll have to walk around and show you, get this stuff on a video. I'll have to do it in the daytime. If y'all want, I do have to do a walkout shortly to shut down the microgreens. I know I did a video on that just a couple of days ago. I've already shut down the fans in the greenhouse. I could walk out to the truck if y'all want to see it. Just tell me if you want to see a live video of me walking outside. If I get a bunch of people saying they want to see that, I'll do it. But I don't want to throw too many videos on the channel that people think are redundant, since I just did one like that. I don't want to overdo it. So maybe I should just wait and do a video in the daylight where y'all can really see things I'm talking about, kind of the old farm walkthrough. Colorado Jan. How you doing, Colorado Jan? Good to see you. Yeah, I just got her as a Facebook friend. And okay, I'm already subscribed to you. Well, thank you. Thank you. So if you don't recognize his letters and his names, those are runes. Now there's another ancient form of writing called cuneiform. Cuneiform is what the Sumerians used. That's where little wedges stamped in clay. But runes, the magic of runes, was discovered by none other than Woden when he was hanging from the tree of life, right? So nice page, G, awesome. Let's go out for a walk, says Donald Frank. So okay, we might do that. We might do that. Y'all want to walk tonight? Or a hobble in my case? I still got a crutch, you know. We can do the hobble about, so the walk about, a hobble about. All right, Delta Jungle says, yeah, I agree. Modern rocks. Everyone is descended from seafaring people over here. Yeah, I don't doubt that a bit. Elbow rows are getting bigger here. Okay. Got thumbs up. Woden's runes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So what's Yggdrasil there? All right. So yeah, if anybody didn't know, I know Jason can answer this. What? Somebody tell me what this is, who this is, what he's sitting on, and what's in his hand. That's 3 questions. So thank you, Susie Q, says Gorgeous Awesome. Gorgeous, did you share your link? Dr. G-Man's Place looks Hebrew. Mine translation into English. It's not Hebrew. That is not Hebrew. It's Nordic. That is not Hebrew, my friends. It is runes. Jason, I know I hung upon the tree for 9 days and nights. I hung a sacrifice to myself. Yeah, I know Jason's a fellow wizard, by the way. He's done a wizard video upon receiving worms from me. So there you go. 58 watching. That's good. Thank y'all. We got 97 thumbs up. So we've had people kind of churn through here. Guy on a horse with a staff. That's close. Who's the guy? What's the name of the horse? And what's the name of the staff, which is a spear? And the name rhymes a spear. In fact, the name of the horse rhymes a spear also. I missed it. I'm packing the truck. Okay. Hey, Greg, finally got my worm bed built. Okay, Donald. Hopefully I can be selling worms before too awful long. Should have known it's Nordic. Exactly. Well, what's our show tonight? We got a Nordic theme in a sense, right? At least by the name of it. So, yeah, hey, look, guys, my ancestors at least is a little over 50% Nordic, maybe more than that, maybe substantially more than that, because I hadn't really checked it out on my dad's side. I know my dad's side's got a lot of Scots, and Scots tend to have a lot of Nordic in them. So, my mom's side, 100%. That was a surprise to us. That's what came out. All right, Kimberly Point. Okay. So, anyway, that's why I took to Alaska like a fish to water and nearly died when I came back to the state I was born in, right? It's kind of rough. So, any of you guys who were also already on Lee's app here, if I'm late at night talking on this, is it not going to wake somebody up? Delta Junction says, "Am Nordic too." There you go. Got that. He has a nifty bracelet and a pair of ravens. There you go. He does have a pair of ravens. That is right. Pair of ravens. Caesar, old man, old Roman coin. No, it's not Caesar. It's not an old Roman coin, but that's a good guess. I have Nordic ancestors to set the Vikings. There you go, Dr. Jim. And Delta Junglings, I love rough places. I got friends from rough places. Despite Loki's mischief, the dwarves did good work. Yes, the handiwork of the item in the hand was built by dwarves. And they built the spear. So what's the name of the spear? Yeah, Jason's dropping hints like crazy. You have ravens? Yeah, there'd be 2 ravens, right? Devil Rose, my ancestors are pirates. You know, pirates did have democracies, guys. Teresa Robbins. People can set Zalo to busy when they go to sleep. Yeah, but a lot of them may not know that. A lot of them may not. I just turn mine off when I'm not using it. But maybe that's what I should do, set the busy. They can put busy mode on so you will not be heard. There you go. Well, there needs to be training for that. A lot of people when they first come on here don't know that. So we'll do some more Zello stuff here soon, guys. Yes, ravens. No audio here. Anybody having issues? You can't hear me? All right, guys. All right, there's the name of the ravens. Huggin and Moonin. Huggin and Muggin. So one is thought and one is memory. Translated in English. One is thought and one is memory. So what is the name of the spear and the name of the horse? And those 2 names rhyme with sphere. Double Rose, good audio here. Okay. Good. All right. So, all right, Arnold, you must be having an issue on your side there. I have audio, says Teresa. Very good. Glad to see that. It's coffee, so I got enough zip in me to get out there and shut down the greenhouse. So we got, we might want to go back into share for a minute. We might want to go check and truth. They cut the cord, not effective without comms. Guys, we got comms now. Those that are in through the channel with Lee here. So what I think we're going to do here is go back and do another share. Go to Wendy. I'm going to go to Alberta here. Let's check out Alberta for our friend Alberta. And let's check out the temperatures in that region. If anybody's got something they want checked out, let's see here. Go share. It starts right here where we are. Go to Wendy. We're down here in Australia still, guys. Down here in Australia, zoom out. Papua New Guinea. Go around. And where are we going? Alberta. This is Alberta. Alaska Highway ends in Dawson, Alberta, which is like down around here. Well, down Alaska Highway, you come through here, cut across British Columbia, go into Alberta. What I did is instead of coming on down the United States, I cut back this way, went down the Fraser River Canyon, which is beautiful, guys. You're dropping about 7,000 foot to sea level as you go down that canyon. Then I went down the left coast, and I got to the Mojave Desert, and I turned right. And I got the big cracking ground, and I turned right again. Well, I turned left and then turned right. I went south to the cactus, had big old arms on them, and I just turned east. I found my way back here. How's that for direction? Let's go check out Alberta. That was a long time ago. Matter of fact, that trip was made 40 years ago. 40 years ago. Oh, wow. High level Alberta is 89 degrees. Peace River is 93 degrees. Ah, la, 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 la. Wow, Fort Smith's 88. Wow, up here, look at this. Embarrassed Portage, 98 degrees. Are you kidding me? At this hour, that hot? Whoa, guys. Oh my gosh. That is miserable. These people up here are adapted. They're climate adapted. That weather's killing them. That is rough. When you are cold adapted and you got to deal with temperatures like that, that is murder. Your body's acclimated to cold weather. Ooh, wow. I thought it was bad over here at Williams Lake when I saw 91. Oh, looky here, 100 degrees. Here it is nighttime, 100 degrees. Jeez. Kamloops, is that the way you say it? Yow, 100 degrees, guys. This is insane. Whoo-wee. Even over here. Saskatchewan. Uranium City, 84. So up here's the Northwest Territories, and they done got that divided now and different names on it. So I always knew it was Northwest Territories. Yellowknife is 80. Yellowknife. Can you believe it? Yellowknife is 80 degrees. Wow. Okay. It's decent over here in the Yukon Territory, 71 in Delta Junction, 71 in Fairbanks. Yeah, guys, get this though. Get this. I go back down here to Snowflake, 77. I think it's warmed up in Snowflake since we checked this earlier. I believe it has. Snowflake, Ardmore, and Huntsville, all 77. Florence, all around here, 77 degrees, 75 in the town I was born in. Wow, but we go back up here, 73 in Springfield. Gosh, it is hot, hot, hot up in Alberta, British Columbia. Unbelievably hot. Way hotter than here. Look here, 100 degrees here. Oh my God, 102 over here. Guys, this is nuts. We're in Idaho, Washington State, 104. Right here in Washington State, 104 degrees. You talk about forest fires. I wouldn't, guys, you'd likely have a lot of forest fires right here. These trees drying out all this heat. That is not good. These are crazy temps. Oh well, so much for that. Let's go back to our chat room, guys. Let's see what everybody's having to say. Hello. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to the chat room. Crazy temps, guys, crazy. All right, what we're talking about here. They can put busy mode. Oh yeah, busy mode, no audio here. All right, we're talking about the Oh, they have ancestors from Norway. Isn't that Nordic? Yes, Colorado Jan, that's Nordic. Definitely Nordic. All right. Kimberly Markle, Chevy Truth, they cut the cord. Arnold, oops, I have my blue teeth on. Okay, is that it? Let's see. Thought and memory, you're right. Thought and memory. One is thought and one is memory, says Delta Jungle. Yeah, that's right. Nobody got the name of the sphere or the name of the horse yet? Just gonna have to, we'll have to tell them, right? Slab City gets hotter this time, I'll bet. British Columbia's been setting new temperature records. Yeah, Arnold, 49 degrees C. And C, that's hot, guys. 25 is like room temperature, right? Water can hold a lot of heat and release it over time. That's true. Love salmon. You have baked salmon up there when the temperature's going like this. It would get over 100 back in 97 in the Solomon Islands. Okay, Solomon Islands over out in the Pacific. Let's see. They say the summers will be hotter and winters colder. Could be. Gorgeous awesome. Why the temperature's so high? Well, partly because the jet stream has gone crazily serpentine. So it's hot in some places and cold in others. Are cool. It may be cooler way down south of places that are hot way up north. Of course, the news is only going to talk about where the heat's at, not the cooling. Ours is exact opposite weather from last year. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And then the poles have broken up all together. Yeah, magnetic poles are moving around. Really 4 of them. It looks like 2, effectively. It's really like 4, like a quadrupole. Rubros, our temp has been all over the place. I don't doubt that. 104, says Preston Robert. Symbiotic Finca. Hey, Greg, good to see y'all. All right, good to see you too. I'm down at the bottom of the chat. I am down at the bottom of the chat. If I were to hint the last name, you know it's Viking. Thought that Solomon Island was 104 and 96, 97. I was a kid there, okay. Solomon's close to Australia, yeah. All right. Yes, I had a little bit of both. Okay. Gungnir and Schleppnir, which is which? There's your 2 big hits. Gungnir, what's Gungnir? What's Schleppnir? Wife needs assistance. I'll be back in a few. Okay. All right. I'll let anybody answer now. I was telling the ones that know this stuff to hold back, but anybody can answer. My wife needs assistance. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, it's still warm in here right now, really, to be honest. It is 11:01. I say warm, relatively speaking, not like up there in British Columbia. Rainier acting up. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good at all, especially for people in Seattle. Just a matter of time. Likes 104 for you. Oh, 104 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Where are we going? We're going to go look at oops, I'll pull up the temperature, see what it is here now. Getting the drop. Yeah, it's a 77. Same as out there. Jesse Mills, everyone is talking about heat, dry weather, but the planet has so much moisture in it, but no one is mentioning it. China's being flooded. That's true. China is being flooded. So it all changes. Jason Evans, I don't recall if Schiff's combs are ever named. But Odin's bracelet was called Dropnir. Yeah. Schleppnir's the horse. Gungnir is the spear. Built by dwarfs. Yeah, it's like Keeper's cookies, right? Made by dwarfs. Keeper's cookies. Preston Robert. Art Bell said the jet stream would do this in the 90s. Interesting. Well, the jet stream is going out of whack. Delta Jungley says, hey, it's not really about the heat increase because they started to call it, climate change. So they know they can blame anything. Any kind of climate activity they can blame it now. So that's such a generic name, right? Oh, well. Oh, well, right? All right, guys, we've been going for 2 hours now almost. Air conditioning helps, but it's still hotter than a New York City hooker in a red light district on Friday night. Yikes. Ooh-wee. All right, or it's heat changes or something, but not everything heating up at once. Well, it's cool in places cooler than normal too. So it's strange effects, guys, but the jet stream is going nuts. Symbiotic Phoenica says, Greg, I went kayaking out on the ocean, and all of a sudden I heard a low roar, felt the ocean shockwave in the water. I was on the coast of Dana Point. I bet that scared you. Yeah, you would hate to know you're out there and something's going to generate a tsunami and you're going to be riding the wave. Yeah, you don't want that. All right, guys. I might go live from a walkabout or a hobble about if you want to see that. Local Dr. J. So I tell you what, we have any prayer requests tonight? How about that? We have any prayer requests? We have a standing request people would pray for in general. Do we have any prayer requests? While we're asking that, we might jump around somewhere. Any website anybody wants to see in particular? I'm going to go back to Florida. Okay. All right, let's go back and check. I got back to shore ASAP. I bet you did. Let's go back and do, let's go over and look at my channel content, figure out what's going on with my video. Let's see if they changed the anything on it here. Boom. Share. And come back over here. Minimize that. Let's see what's happening here. We'll do a refresh. It's been over 48 hours ago since I made this video. Over 48 hours. And nobody else has looked at it since the last look. It's still under review. This is being reviewed. Wow. Must be borderline. I try to be so careful what I say on these videos. I really do, guys. I don't know what is key in the algorithms and making everybody so indecisive about it. 48 hours. A long time. No, I don't care. All right, 51,703 subscribers. Because we're going at it now. While we set that, so what's going to happen a bit while I'm going here. Usually asks me to click a few things. Spare me for now, but it will later. It will come back and ask me to certify certain things about this when we get done. You might get an ad right now. I don't know if that means that or not. Tell me if you see an ad while I'm on there talking. I never did that while I'm in the middle of a live stream, so it's going to be interesting. Y'all get to see me make the sausage here, guys. The sausage factory is in session. All right. So let's go back over here to Wendy again. Do we have any prayer requests? Toronto. Oh, we're here, guys. Let's go over here. Let's check out Maine. 77 Bristol, 68 over here. I'll zoom in on Maine. In new days, old ways, Hell's right about here, 68 degrees in that area. Check out Toronto. There's Toronto. 68 in Toronto. Petersburg, 66. Wow, 61 here. All right, if you want to cool off, over here to James Bay. 44. 44. You'll see some polar bears up here. 39 up here. There you go. You want some cool weather? This is a place to go. We found cool weather, finally. Let's back you out a little bit. We're in Greenland. Don't get much reporting out of Greenland. A little bit short on weather stations. Oh well. A nice place to go, right? Want to be remote. Hard to get any more remote than that. All right, guys, that's all interesting. Let's go back now and see if we got any prayer requests. Pray for Earth. That's a good one. All right. Rebel Rose, night to all. I miss talking with you all. All right, love you, Greg, says Rebel Rose. Well, thank you. Pray for the people and not turn to God. There we go. Good. Rose is leaving. Good night, Rose. Hope you have a really good night. Mustang Sally. All right, tell me to have a good night. Let's go. Where am I? Well, no. Wherever you're at, there you'll always be. I'm going to buy a bathing suit and lice vest. Is it that hot? That'll keep you cool, maybe. As long as you're not in the sun getting baked. Let's see here. I'm out, buddy. Live stream. Peace. Okay, Eric. Thanks for joining us tonight. Matt Hullhead says Mustang Sally. So I guess you're on Wheelbarger's challenge. You're a wheel head. You're over here, you're a swivel head. Yeah, since I got the chat room up, look at all the nest. Look got some nesting up here. Pray for Earth. Hi, Greg. Moderators know. Hi, Morning Light. So we're down here to the bottom. Request to meet Galactic Healing Tech. Okay. Your place area got rain today. Forecast says 6 inches of 6. Star warmer tomorrow. Well, I hope you're talking about Arizona. That's where I need the rain. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to stop the share so this will quit nesting down so deep. Hey, hello. Good to see everybody again. Now you can see me. I'll go back to the chat room, though. I'll watch what you guys are saying there. Several lightning fires. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Alrighty, guys. I think it's time we do the prayer session. And we'll skip out and maybe do the walkabout or hobble about. I need some people to tell me they want to watch that. If you really want to see it, I'll go when we end this, or go live on my phone. A lot of people have asked me about the grainy picture. Oh, your picture's too grainy. If your picture wasn't so grainy, you know, you get more likes, more thumbs up. It's only grainy when I do it from my phone. Now my phone actually has a higher resolution camera than one you're watching on me on right now. And it even has a higher resolution camera than this Canon camcorder, which I like to do most of my videos from when I'm not doing a session from my computer. So this actually has a superior camera. It's the data connection that's the issue. So the data is a problem. It's just it doesn't matter whether I'm going through Wi-Fi or whether I'm using the cell network. Either way, I get crummy, grainy video every time I go from my phone. But if I want to do a live session when I'm walking about, this is the way I have to do it. And so that's just what you got to realize. Alrighty, guys. So y'all really want me to do the walkabout video tonight? Because I did one a couple nights ago. I don't want to be too redundant on here. I could do a video in the daytime showing you guys the place. So y'all be commenting what do you want to see me do a walkabout tonight when I walk out. And so we'll do a take two. That's what we'll call it. Just call it take two. How long could a varmint survive eating on an asteroid-killed dinosaur corpse? That'd been a way to survive as long as it didn't rot. But it might have been that there wouldn't be a whole lot of fungus or rot stuff and bacteria after an event like that. So yeah, that dinosaur corpse might have gave it a little warmth too. So if it can handle the rot, it could really go for a lot. That don't rhyme, right? Your channel. Hey, yeah, we'll pray for my channel, guys. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll get my video monetized. That'd be a good one. Let's pray for Earth, as Wondrous Austin said. Let's pray for Judy Dowell. We know she's got some health issues. My brother Jimmy is trying to get scheduled for a surgery to remove a prostate cancer. Let's pray for him. His wife Pam has been in the hospital. Let's pray for her. Let's pray for Granny Lana. She's been in the hospital recently, and her granddaughter is being diagnosed with cancer. We can pray for Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. We can pray for Randy Bly. He's had a very unfavorable diagnosis with Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. So let's pray for him. Sure, Greg, take us with you. Okay, you want to go for the walkabout? Okay, 100 years. So, Daniel, what are we talking about in 100 years? Oh, yes, how long you think they'd make it in there? Maybe, because they would probably eat most of it up in 100 years, especially for breeding. Exponential growth, yeah, probably like, well, it'd have to be a really big dino and a really small little critter, right? My private prayer, you find your wallet. Well, thank you, Preston. That would really help. Hope we still got something in it. I'm really wonder if somebody found it before me. Anyway, Lisa, AEH, I'm back. All right, Lisa, we're about to go into our prayers. Well, Leah, excuse me. Leah, said Lisa, but Leah. Structure your water with marbles and the phone. Preston says, I suspect you'll find your wallet. I hope you're right. Can you pray for me? I've been sick because of one of my meds and sent me to urgent care twice. Okay, Leah. Let's all pray for Leah. Let's add her to the prayer list, guys. I used to pray to find stuff. I'm displaced. It's already showed up. Says Delta. So, Leah, but I'm getting better slowly. After my wreck, I'm getting better slowly. But we're getting there. Alrighty, guys. Morning light praying. So let's start our little prayer session. Let's do a little prayer session for a little bit. Then I will terminate this video after the prayer session. Now I'll check the notes one more time. And then we'll take two live walkabout. Okay, GG is one that needs to find it. Yeah. Hope I find it, yes. All right, guys, let's do a little prayer session. All right. A lot of people pray for tonight. A lot of people pray for. Long list tonight. All right. So what are we saying here? Everybody's busy praying. Very good. Wow. So let's see. Waiting for folks to come back and say hi about what Daniel tweets. Science and religion both include the same creation miracle. Yeah. Timing might sound a little different. You don't realize in Hebrew they use the word yom for day. I'm told the word yom strictly also can just mean a period of time, not necessarily a 24-hour day. Period of time. That's what I've been told way back when. Colorado Jan says amen. So we're about ready to do the walkabout, guys. I think we will. Sometimes I'm reading, I'm looking down, and you don't see my eyes because I'm looking down below. It also shields me from these stage lights I got behind here. Just put my eyes in there. My lights. All right, lots of amens. That's good. Very good. Very good. 51 watching. Yeah, 51.6 is right. It took me 700 a minute ago. Interesting. All right, now we got 50 watching. 114 likes. All right, guys, if you want to join me for this walkabout, we're going to go in just a minute. In the meantime, back over here. Amen. Ra. Yeah, we know what that is. Amen and woe amen. There you go. And what's a woe man? All right, guys, we're going to end the video now. It's been good. I appreciate everyone. Thank you all for being here. And I want to thank all the mods for keeping the chat clean, keeping us on the air here. And I want to thank every one of you for watching. Thank you all. God bless and good night. Back at you in a minute with a walkabout.